Thank you, Jin. I'm alright now. You sure? Trying to put on a brave face, then. No, fuck it, it's fine. Do you think we could go back to the village again? Did you notice something? No, nothing like that. I was just thinking that maybe we could bring back something to offer to the rest of the graves besides my mother's. They were all burned to ashes. Is there really any point? Really? We didn't find anything last time? Alright, we can look together. If it helps give you closure. I like it you get to see the inner thoughts where no one actually wants to do it, but you're humoring people. Which is the true mark of friendship and being a comrade. Sometimes you gotta do shit where you're like, that sounds like a fucking stupid idea. But sometimes, you go, well, it's not gonna harm anyone. Compromises are important. Also, there's plenty of more random logs that will fly out of the ground that we could go collect. And vegetables. Excavation we can't do. There's a barrel. Missed the barrel.
Surround them!
Oh no! We're done?!
Ardainian troops? Imperial Guard? Thieving scum. Don't think you're gonna get away with your dirty deeds.
What? No! We just... Problem, Captain?
They're brigands. Same ones who attacked the village, perhaps.
Drivers and blades. Mercenaries?
So that's Bridget.
Captain, I shall deal with these individuals. Emperor Hugo must be briefed.
Yes, ma'am. You lot, stay here and assist the Lady Bridget. Son!
The reasoning for this fight is incredibly weak. They're like, whatever, we found you here, but we weren't here for... We found you here, though. What a bunch of idiots. Whatever, I'll just murder them and feel better about it. Make sure we're going for the scouts first. Alright. Now the focus is simple. If they attack, they'll push aggro to them, correct? Come on, guys. Can you not distract? I want to see if I can get the back attack. Ah, I fucked it up anyway because I'm an idiot. That truly is the KZ story. Wait, hold on. We're doing like level 2s and stuff.
You won't oppose me for much longer.
It seems that this is the fight that introduces the concept of blade combos. So, hitting an enemy with a special begins a blade combo, and it goes from, if you see on the top right, 1, 2, and 3. So how it works is, on your first attack, you'll want to do a level 1 special that's level 1, 2, or 3. From there, you'll want to do a level 2 special that is, you'll do a special that's level 2 or 3. And then for your third one, it's a level 3. So basically, you're scaling up and trying to use different elements. It looks like the difference here is in the original game, they tied everything to specific paths you had to go through. And here it doesn't look like that's a thing. They just want you to make a combo. which really opens this up. However, she got her ass kicked too hard for us to actually perform a combo. But I'll say that it looks like they decided to make that system, you know, not hard. Which I'm down with. Here, that's mine now.
Not done with you. Yeah. Come on! That was a pretty cheap trick. Keep going like that, you'll get a reputation.
Cheap, you say? Don't be absurd. It's called tactics, look it up. But perhaps that's something a simpleton like yourself could never hope to comprehend.
A simpleton?
Your attacks scream it. Clumsy, heavy, no refinement.
I was gonna go easy on you, but now you have pissed me off!
Mithra, stop! We've got children here!
What was that? If that had actually hit me...
Oh, didn't like that, did you? I can see it on your face.
What a bitch. I love her.
Well, on that note...
I'm gonna make my forehead nuke you from orbit.
Understood. What? How? Is this...
Oh no, it's the
You?
stop fighting field.
What the hell? She's our enemy.
Adam plainly ordered you to stop. Or didn't you hear him, simpleton?
God.
How extraordinary. I'd heard of a blade with the power to restrain others, but I never thought... And did she say Adam? It can't be.
All of you, lay down your arms. There is no need for this.
Why did they need to have him give the go-ahead? The sword was gone. Seems a little unnecessary at that point. Just saying.
Hello?
It's good to see you again, Prince Adam. Please forgive the actions of my guards.
Don't you worry about it. I am just glad to see you well, Your Imperial Majesty.
Imperial Majesty?
May I introduce? The Emperor of Mor Ardain, Hugo Ardain.
The Ardainian Emperor? What's someone of his station doing out here?
You know, our stations are fairly similar.
Not that you'd ever know.
Thanks, I try.
I've come for the Aegis. Its actions have been felt in Mor Ardain as well. We're currently chasing it down.
The same as us, then. But coming here yourself.
My brother is ruling in my absence.
I see. And so you brought Brigid and Aegeon.
Huh?
Those two are the crown jewels of the Ardainian forces. Wielding them on the front lines is the duty of he who has the throne.
Indeed. That ought to have been my older brother.
but he didn't have the potential to become a driver. And now, here you are, bonded with both of them.
The Special Inquisitor is under my brother's direct command.
Oh,
Should I fall in battle, he has his orders to retrieve the core crystals.
That sounds cold.
that's how it goes with matters of state.
And yet, it works out well for me. I have always wanted to put myself on the line for our people. And I never enjoyed wielding authority in the first place.
I feel the same way. I don't get why anyone would want to sit on a throne.
Yes, that. If Prince Zetar knew, there would be consequences.
Let's pretend you didn't hear me say that.
You two will never see eye to eye. Better to leave well enough alone.
Ruling is, frankly, it's a scary thought. Just imagine becoming someone you don't recognize. Never knowing who's looking back at you in the mirror.
Prince Adam, I'd be happy if you called me Hugo, like old times.
I will, dear Hugo, but only if you call me Adam in return. Well, it would be beneficial to share our findings, but perhaps elsewhere might be better?
How about your Majesty's flagship?
Indeed.
Flagship.
Is something the matter, Lady Laura?
I'm just not very good in that kind of stuffy environment.
Well, you're not alone there. That's the worst.
Right? I think I'll sit this particular venture out.
Yeah, I'm out too.
Oh, no, you don't.
Wait a minute. Is that her?
Yes, this is Mithra, one of the Aegises. Your account would be valuable as well, Laura.
Everything I've seen or heard, Jin will know as well.
Yes, that's true.
Please? Would you go instead of me, please?
Of course. I will do as you wish.
Thank you kindly. Well then, shall we?
Alright, shall we make a move? Your Majesty, this may not be in my position to say, but would it not be wise to first investigate the location we spoke of? You do raise a valid point. Aegeon, please consider His Majesty's feelings. He wishes for quality time to spend with his friend. Odd that he value me so highly. But I think this is the decision best left to Hugo. In fact, I believe you're just as much involved in this whole affair as us. With what you're traveling alongside the Aegis, it's clear that you're gonna punch him in the face and stuff. So this mission has something to do with Malos. Exactly so. Of course, by official decree, allow me to formally disclose to you the nature of our mission. On the surface, we have traveled here to work on diffusing diplomatic tensions between the Empire and... yeah. But at the same time, there's another matter we are investigating. And that, I presume, is Malos? So, what are you gonna do? Take him down? Capture him? At present time, neither. It is His Majesty's wish to ascertain the intent of this Malos, and indeed anyone who wishes our Empire harm. Then I assume new intelligence has come to light. The 4th decade reported in just as you were on your way to Torragoth. They had discovered an area of land that had been scorched black by some colossal power. I don't think Adam's gonna want to ignore that one. You read my mind. Hugo, as much as I enjoy reminiscing, I'd quite like to enjoy some more of the scenery first. Of course. If you like, we can take a side trip before we return to the ship. Laura, is this wise? I still want to decorate the grave, so I'll wait for you in the village. Everything will be fine. I got haze. Yeah, that's right, don't worry about it. I don't know what that said, but alright. It's for the best that she doesn't get to see the extent of Malos's devastation. So you say the fourth decade found traces of Malos's destruction, and that would be where? It would appear to be Valifum Hill, heading inland from Ordia Great Plains. But I'm afraid we've received no further information. We have no recourse but to go and examine the area ourselves. From here, it'll probably be even closer than the harbor. Indeed, that is where we must go. Perhaps you can entertain us with the tales of your adventures as we make our way at him. Power unimaginable.
I hope we'll be able to help.
How does this work, though? Oh, that's how this works. Well, we might as well do this then. You can go in the back, you big boy. There we go. We've unlocked the ability to change party order. Now we can do things. Look at her do the gangsta squat. Man, what a hot bitch. We control whoever's in position 1. Additionally, you can press the L outside of battle to change which team you control. They're just making a better game. The technique for driver and blade sharing one weapon is a unique innovation by Laura and her companions. Therefore, if you're controlling a team other than Laura's, you won't be able to use level 4s. Okay. But maybe the other teams will pick it up too. Makes sense. I can't stand those sorts of environments. If you asked me to go practically anywhere else, I'd be fine, but not a ship. Alright, then I suppose we'll get on the move. Oh, that's how that works. Okay, that makes sense. At first I was like, can you just make them just not do it?
You're mine now.
But either way, we'll get close to the ship and then she'll bounce, so it doesn't really matter what I pick here. Let's, of course, tap these green barrels as they are quite important. As we were told.
My favorite part.
This is my favorite part when I get to see what's inside.
My favorite part.
I like that they decided to let you play as Adam in this, because they're like, you know, some people really fucking hate Rex, and they, you know, we need to give them a chance to try and create a cool protagonist.
What do we got here?
And, yeah, he's cool. I like him. He's a funny boy. And we're getting so many things. Another scale chip.
What do we got here?
Look at all that wood. Alright then, where's the flagship at? It's all the way over there. Seems like it'd be about even no matter which way we go here. However, there are 18,000 question marks over here. And that intrigues me. Oh, there's a massive ship over at the port. Yeah, that's the flagship. You're kidding, that's yours? Makes sense, you want to make a show your nation's might, do it with a big boat. Why are we all bored? Oh, no need, I'm terrible with that. Yeah, this is... I'll pass, let's go. Okay, and then they leave. That's how that works. I bet if I went the other way and tried to progress, it would have been fine. And I would have been able to have them, up there where the goal is. But fucking, who gives a shit? Whatever. Yeah, we can make blade combos. They have them when you change specials. They can have up to 3 levels. Keep a blade combo going, you'll need to chain the right levels of moves together with the right timing. How about the Crackerjack Blade Crogain? Name's Crogain. Crogain the Blade. My driver looks like an overgrown furball, but he's really a seasoned merc. Hard nut. We're looking around for drivers with a good track record to be able to join him. Let's say you have to pull off a second stage blade combo, say about 5 times. Alright, so he just wants you to do like basically blade combo challenges. Hitting an enemy with a special begins a blade combo. A blade combo consists of 3 stages, and finishing it requires you to move through them in order. The first, second, and third stages of a blade combo require you to hit the enemy with a special that's at least level 1, 2, and 3 respectively to link them up. You can also link up other team specials. When a team uses a special, a combo request will appear on the screen to give the order. You can continue a blade combo all the way up to stage 3 with specials of any element, as long as you keep to the level requirements, but there are some fixed routes. These critical routes number 16 in total, and they're composed of a particular sequence like fire, fire, and light. A finished critical route will trigger a special animation and do extra damage. Alright, there we go. That's what's going on with that, and he wants me to reach the second stage of a blade combo 5 times, which just means do two specials. It's like, don't even finish it. They don't even care about you finish it. I'm just gonna fucking do it like this. I'm just gonna mash these buttons, if I'm being quite honest. Ah, we can't go to accept those just yet. Okay. Well, it's back to adventuring then.
Can we use this?
Actually, we might use Hugo for a bit, because he has access to 2 characters. That might be a better use of our time.
Isn't this fun?
This is for a side quest over here. Ah, the Espina Ferris. We need to kill these things. You can't stop me! Also, Hugo's totally the tank, so that makes sense. All eyes on me. Oh man, these guys want some. I'm just mashing buttons, to be honest, because these are baby enemies and I don't have to care. He's cool. In fact, let's play as him for a little bit. There we go. I remember picking him up later on in Xenoblade 2 and him being pretty alright. Wait, what? Where the hell's our main goal? Like, the compass is blank now. Do they just untick it because I set something else? The nerve of this game. Where? Yes, please make the main quest the thing. I did know I just wouldn't have it available otherwise. That seems strange. Usually isn't like that.
You can count on me.
You can count on me to be able to pick up wood. Hard to believe there's another piece, like an entire other, like, game almost of Xenoblade 2. Less than a year of the last one coming out. That's kind of surprising. We finished the main game up in, like, January, because I was looking through the playlist. And I think that's really, really neat. But I am looking forward to whatever that studio puts out next on Switch, because this has been a consistent joy. Alright, we're lining up, but we definitely have to go lower. Definitely do. Let's fall and land on this rock. Alright, don't mind the boo-boos. And try our best not to run into anything bad. Yeah, here's Valafum Hill that they mentioned. And yeah, here's the black spots. Tell me, you finally found the uninhabited Titan? That's right, made it there without a scratch. The map, the Bard's song, and the Elder's legend, it was all true. But I wish you could have had some of the fun after you bonded with me. Of course, back then, I had no idea that I'd be the driver of an Aegis someday. Not a clue. But I also had no idea I'd end up with a blade who was so hungry for experience. I mean, I prefer when you have something interesting to say. Choose to take that as a compliment. Well, sure, it was hardly boring discovering that legendary uninhabited Titan. The natives gave us a fine chase. Natives, I thought you said it was uninhabited. Well, to be precise, we didn't meet any humans there. Just some monsters. Of the Arachno, Antal, and Skeeter variety. Cool. And they were pretty huge specimens, too. Must have looked like extra tempting appetizers to them. And there were really quite a lot of them. We were lucky to get off the Titan in one piece. Ah, fine recompense for an adventurer's heart. So your plans to build a holiday villa there came to nothing. It's more than a little tragic. Well, I mean, that wasn't the primary aim. Perhaps I didn't get a material reward, but I certainly got a spiritual one. Things didn't work out quite so well for my playmates, though. How so? It's kind of a paradise for insects, but I heard later that it was laid to waste by someone or other. The way of humans are often cruel. What's done is done. It was a time of war, and they had to find a place for refugees. The monsters couldn't have grasped that. Probably just saw arrogant humans wrecking their home. The telling of it falls hard upon my ears. Your Majesty, I wasn't actually paying attention. But it does appear to be the location of the report, right here. There's black stuff. Ah, so we're here already. This was just a conversation unrelated to that. Which is why KZ was confused toward the start of it. The journey passed as the blinking of an eye thanks to Adam's enchanting tales. Your servant's humble recounting was able to relieve your imperial tedium. Truly the most blessed of men am I. Oh, I do wish you'd cut it out, Adam. I am not your better, and you should know it. I wouldn't be so sure of that, Hugo, old friend. Now then, Mithra. I'd really like to get your opinion on this as the Aegis. She, puts her mouth on it and licks it a little bit. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this is not Malus's handiwork. How did you come to that conclusion? Malus' attacks would melted the earth and made it glass. Whatever this did just, burned it. That's a very wise deduction. We're lucky to have you for an ally. I offer my apologies to you all for leading you to this disappointing conclusion. Nay, Aegean, we could not have known. Don't worry about it. Everyone look there. Ah! It's a big one! We cannot let it run riot. Yes, we shall do it, and maybe we'll get the voice acting budget back.
They dare look us in the eye. Challenge accepted.
The battle begins. Now we're definitely gonna have to switch. I'm taking way too much damage here. Well, I'm in a little bit of pain. We'll have him do Volt, and we'll see if I can build to a 3 on mine. It's dead? I need to look at the health. I can't. These fights aren't hard enough. It's like I'm trying to get to a groove, and they just drop. I was skipping text, my bad. Maybe it was driven out of its original home in a territorial dispute. More likely, some humans stole or smashed its home up. We call them monsters, but to them, we're monsters. Indeed, it must be thus. The day shall dawn where man's exploitation of the Titans will bring us all to ruin. Perhaps that dawn is already upon us. I mean, sure, I guess. You want to go, like, get a hamburger or something? Meanwhile, in the Pope Titan... Sorry.
Interesting thing you've got there.
Malice enough.
It's all right. Indal's most sacred treasure, the Aegis. It is said to be the embodiment of the Architect's light, the divine revelations our founder Maldonare received.
Really? Then... That's what I will be called too. After all, I am born of divinity, not just some reflection.
You believe yourself so strong?
Don't you?
Your situation doesn't look good. Boltrick is not going to let it go. And you can't hide behind the Praetor forever.
That has nothing to do with you.
If that were true, you wouldn't be here. Here.
What is this place?
It's a very tasty secret, formerly known only to the Praetor and me. The essence of our Judician forebears, originally salvaged from the bottom of the Cloud Sea. Some of it may hail from the fabled land of Moritha.
Moritha?
Look. This here display is a diagram of what human cells are made of. And then this one here is a blade's.
Astonishingly alike.
Of course. After all, they are descended from humans too. That in and of itself isn't too shocking. But this...
It's the same, isn't it?
Just wait.
That's a core crystal.
Exactly. A blade's core crystal contains information not only pertaining to humans. It also records schematics describing all manner of animal tissues.
You're saying blades contain detailed information of all living creatures?
Not just that. Have a look at this undeveloped part. That is from a Titan. It suggests that this particular piece may one day develop into a Titan. Isn't it mind-boggling? A message from the architect, no doubt.
From the architect.
Indeed. This is just what you were after. I wish to investigate this and learn more of what the architect has in store for this world, and perhaps claim this knowledge for our own.
Including the Praetor.
Perhaps. Isn't this in line with your own goals? Well then, I may as well help out.